We build Scottish longhouses. Our concept comes from Scotland, from where I'm from originally. Obviously originated in the Highlands of Scotland to start with in Northern Europe. There were really farmers' buildings and houses at the time where the farmer lived in the house, and in the winter time they also brought the cattle in as well at night because it was so cold that they could possibly lose their cattle at night, but for whatever reason. And the families used to live in one side of the house and then the cattle was in the other, and usually found at that time, in the earliest days anyway, the fireplace was always in the centre of the house, which everybody could have huddled round. And once the fire diminished throughout the night, is at least the heat from the cattle kept ambient temperature up a little bit in the house. So that's the kind of basics of the house. The long, sleek, 1210 pitched roof. The roof was usually like a slate, possibly thatched at some point as well throughout history, and kind of hunkered down in the ground. Not too tall, the walls were probably only 5 foot high, small windows, small doors, very small apertures in the envelope of the house, and just to trying to hunker it down, keep it out the wind because of the exposure. So that's the history of the Scottish Longhouse. My name is Scott Young from Scot-Build, and I hope you enjoyed this wee segment on the history of the Scottish Longhouse.